Hi everyone, in today's video we will learn how to build a portfolio tracker using Google Sheets. Now Google Sheets has a nifty little function called Googlefinance which allows you to monitor a stock status and historic movements in real time. All you need for that is a stock's so-called ticker symbol, a combination of letters and numbers that represent a particular stock. Now using that, we will see how to build a stock portfolio for your own use. So let's get started. We will start by going to Google Drive and then opening Google Spreadsheet. Once you open the spreadsheet, name it stock portfolio. Pardon my mistake here, I have made a typo here. So rename the spreadsheet as stock portfolio, and then I will give you access to this doc. This doc basically contains all the headings that we are going to be using and also the formulas that we would be using with the headings. So just copy paste the headings from this doc to your spreadsheet exactly the way I'm doing it. So let me take a minute to explain the headings here. So the first column, column A, has the heading called ticker. So ticker is essentially the name of the stock. If you want to find out what's the ticker for a particular stock is, all you have to do is Google it. So let's say you want to know the ticker of Bharti Airtel, you have to write Bharti Airtel ticker and then Google it. That's it. So that's our first field. The second one is buy quantity, and then the third one is buy price. So when you are buying a stock, what is the quantity that you are buying and what's the price you are paying for that per stock. And then the third one is a buying date. So when are you buying the stock, and the next column is the timestamp. So basically that this dashboard, this portfolio tracker gets updated automatically, and it's updated all the time. So basically it updates real time, so a timestamp to prove that. And the next column is basically the price, current price of that particular stock, the high for that particular day, the low for that particular day, and the volume. And then the next column is the total investment amount, how much you have invested in total in that particular stock. And then what's the current value of that particular investment right now is the next column. And then you have your profit and loss column at the end. Now this is the view that we are trying to create. So at the left hand side you see there are tickers, and then at the extreme right you have the profit and loss calculation as well. So let's do it real time. So first we will pick a stock and then add the ticker in this new spreadsheet. So let's say Bharti Airtel is the stock that I want to first add to my portfolio tracker. So just go to google.com and type ticker Bharti Airtel or Bharti Airtel ticker. Yeah. Now you see that NSE colon Bharti Airtel is the ticker for Bharti Airtel. So just copy that and paste it into your tracker. Now remember to remove the space between colon and Bharti Airtel. This is very important. If you don't do that, then your formula is not going to work. So do that, and then let's enter the formula for price. So the formula for price is this. You can just copy it from the doc and then paste it in that particular column. Once you paste it, it will tell you the current price of that particular stock, and then drag the formula till column I, right? And you get the highs and the lows and the volume for that particular stock for that particular day. Now second formula that we would be using would be timestamp, and just copy and paste the formula. And when I made the video, it was 23rd of July, 8 in the evening, around 8:30. So that's the timestamp that you're getting there. And then we will assume, because it's an example, hypothetically we will assume that the buying date for this stock was 7 days before today's date. So the formula that we are using is today minus 7, which is 16th. And then buy price, we have to now hypothetically enter some numbers here. But if you are holding some stock, or if you are watching some stock, you can actually enter the actual numbers. But here, because it's an example, I am just entering hypothetical numbers into the buy price and the quantity columns. Now the investment will be a formula, because investment is going to be C2 into B2, and then current value is going to be another formula. So just copy paste that. Same with profit and loss, just copy paste the formula. Now this gives you all the information about the stock, which is Bharti Airtel. Now we will be adding more stocks to this portfolio. I have an example prepared, so I'm just gonna copy the tickers from here. But if you are adding your actual stocks, then just Google the ticker and then add the stocks here. I'll just drag the formulas down wherever possible. Yeah, the formula can be dragged down for all the columns except for column B and C, because those are two hypothetical numbers that I have to enter here, because this is a hypothetical example. So I'll just assume that I bought 100 stocks for Bajaj Finance, and then 150 for ITC, and so on. And then buying price is also something that I'm assuming here. Alright, now because we have these numbers, now we can drag the formulas down for investment current value and profit loss column. Our stock portfolio is more or less ready. Just one thing to call out here: in profit loss column, the loss will be represented by a minus and the profit will be represented by a plus, which means if you are losing money on a particular stock, then in the profit loss column that number will have a minus sign uh, prefix, right? Let's use conditional formatting and make sure that anything is minus is represented in red and anything in plus is represented in green. All right, now you can see on whichever stock we are making profit, it's represented in green, and wherever we are losing money, it's represented in red. Now let's say these are the stocks that I want to monitor currently. So let's now make a total row for the stocks that I have in the tracker. So by quantity, the formula that I'm going to be using would be a sum of all the rows before, and then I'll drag it till column L. I wouldn't need the total numbers for column C, D, E, F, G, H, G and H and I as well, and hence I'm just going to be removing the formula from those cells. But apart from that, for the other columns I will be needing the total number as well. Now let's do some formatting. Okay, so the next thing that we will try to build here would be a profit loss overall percentage. So that will give you a clear cut idea as to if you are making profits on the stocks that you are holding, or if you are actually making loss overall, right? So that percentage, that number is very, very important. So we will try and build that into our portfolio tracker. So for that, I will be using a very simple formula. So the total profit or loss, which in our case would be 2 lakhs 615 rupees, divided by the money that I have invested so far into 100. So that's gonna give us the percentage of profit or loss that I am making on my portfolio. Okay, so as you can see in this example, I am making a profit of 1.90% as of yet. Now I'll do a bit of formatting so it is easily readable. We will again use conditional formatting. If the if the portfolio is making profit, as in if I am making profit, in that case it will be represented in green. If it is not making profit, then it will be represented in red. So I'm gonna use the same conditional formatting technique here as well. Essentially what I'm doing here is telling Google Sheets that if the value in this cell is less than 0, which means in negative, then it should be represented or colored in red. If it is more than 0, if it is in plus, then it should be represented in green. So that's the condition I'm using, and you can see how I am doing it. It's very useful, and if you are calculating profit or loss, then definitely this function gives you a very clear cut understanding of if you are making a profit or if you are running on loss. Now let's see how we can build this pie chart and the graph into the spreadsheet. This pie chart essentially gives you a very crisp picture of where your investments are, as in out of your total investment, how much percentage of it you are investing in which stock. So that's the idea of creating this or having this pie chart. So essentially you need to insert a chart, make it a pie chart, and the first attribute of that pie chart should be the first column, which is the ticker column, and the second attribute of that pie chart would be your investment, which is column J. So as of now, I have selected column C, but that's not correct. I have to select column J. Yes, so once you select column J, just hit OK. And there you go, you have your pie chart which tells you in which all stock you have invested and what's the percentage of that particular investment is. Now we will do a bit of formatting and make this pie chart look more readable. This looks good now, so we will now create the second graph, second chart, which essentially will tell you on which stock you are making profit and on which stock you are not making profit, you are making loss. So the first attribute or the axis for this data or this graph would be the ticker column, which is the names of the stocks that you are holding, and the second attribute would be the profit or loss column. Alright, so this is correct, and now we will do a bit of formatting to make it look better. This is looking good, but I will try and do some more formatting to make it look more professional. The formatting is completely up to you. What I'm doing here, you may or may not do that. Even if you don't do the formatting, the tracker will still look good and it will be 100% functional. So don't worry about the formatting part. Okay, I will make all the other cells black so that the tracker looks good. And there you go, you have your tracker ready. It's 100% functional. If you want to monitor different stocks, then go ahead and add them to this tracker. I'm gonna be sharing the template as well. You can just download it and make a copy and then edit it. Just ensure that the headings and the formulas should not be changed. If you do that, then your tracker may not work. So that's it for today, guys. Let me know how you like this video in the comment section, and if you want to learn any other stuff around Google Spreadsheet or Google Data Studio, let me know in the comment section as well. I would be more than happy to take some time out and make videos for you. If you like our videos, then do not forget to hit the like button and share this video with others. And also, if you think our videos are helpful for you, do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.